He said it like he was telling her she forgot her umbrella. "There's no ticket for you, Mom. Just go home." She blinked, confused, her small carry-on trembling in her wrinkled hand. The gate attendant looked away, uncomfortable. My father's smile never wavered. My mother, his second wife, adjusted her designer sunglasses and whispered something I didn't hear. My siblings laughed, quiet, cruel, like they were in on a private joke. That joke cost Grandma $18,000. I stood there, silent. Then I took a step back from them, and I stayed with her. 3 weeks later, the family came home, tanned, loud, full of stories, and froze when they saw me at the baggage claim, standing beside a man, not just any man, him. But let me start where it really began. Dad used to be charming. He sold lies like they were luxury cars, clean, polished, irresistible. He married my mom for love, I think, married his second wife for lifestyle. When Grandma sold her house and downsized, he swooped in with the family trip of a lifetime pitch. Thanksgiving would be in Italy, first class, all of us together, before she got too old to travel. She paid in full, wired directly to my dad's account. He booked the trip, and then quietly booked one less seat. I started noticing things 2 months before the flight. Grandma mentioned in passing that she hadn't seen her itinerary, said she felt out of the loop. My father brushed her off. "Don't worry, Mom, I've got everything under control." I believed him, until I didn't. One night I saw his email open on the family iPad. The manifest listed 6 names, not 7. Hers was never there. He had no intention of taking her. She funded the trip, and he cut her out of it. I didn't scream, didn't confront him, I just watched. Watched as he told Grandma to pack layers and bring her passport. Watched my siblings ignore her, laugh behind her back. Watched my stepmother roll her eyes every time Grandma asked a question. And when we got to the airport, I waited. Waited for him to say it. "There's no ticket for you." And he did. She didn't cry. That broke me the most. She just nodded, like some part of her had expected it. I left my bag on the conveyor, walked away from them, took her hand, and we went home. The next morning, I made 2 calls. First, to our lawyer. Technically her lawyer, but I've known him since I was 7. Grandma gave me power of attorney 2 years ago when she had that minor stroke. I told him everything. The second call was to a man named Daniel, someone I hadn't spoken to in 4 years. My mother's first husband, my real father. Daniel was the opposite of my dad. Quiet, analytical, cold, but never cruel. He'd been erased from our lives like a pencil mark under an eraser. My mother never spoke of him. But I remembered the custody fight. I remembered courtrooms and whispers. I remembered him holding my hand when I was 5, just before she tore me away. He was patient. When I told him what they did to Grandma, he asked one question. "What do you want to do?" 3 weeks. That's all I needed. First, we froze Dad's access to Grandma's accounts. All legal, all clean. Then we had a forensic accountant track how he used the money. Flights, hotels, excursions, jewelry. We filed a report. Fraud, elder abuse. My real father pulled strings. Old contacts, prosecutors. The kind of people who don't like when old women are scammed by their own sons. We didn't warn them. We let them enjoy Tuscany. And when they came back, sun-kissed and smug, I was waiting. Baggage claim. Terminal 3. Grandma beside me, and Daniel, my father, flanking her other side. My dad's smile collapsed. My mom's lips parted, but no sound came. My siblings stopped mid-step. He tried to speak, but Daniel raised a hand. Firm, not angry. "Don't," he said. "You're going to want a lawyer." That's when he saw the envelope. Legal papers. Filed. Served. Real. The fallout unraveled fast. Grandma pressed charges. The bank reversed the wire. Froze his assets. My father lost his job. His company didn't want the PR mess. My mother filed for separation a week later. Turns out, betrayal isn't so charming when the money dries up. My siblings scattered, silent, ashamed, or maybe just scared. And me? I moved in with Grandma. I drove her to her doctor's appointments. I took her to lunch on Thursdays. We laughed. We healed. Last week, she changed her will, left everything to me. Not because I asked, because I stayed. I think about that moment at the gate sometimes. The way he said it, like it was nothing. Just go home. Funny thing is, she did, and so did I. And now, he's the one locked out.